Hello friends, how are you? Hope you are doing great. So I am Suresh here. I'm going to talk about economic impacts on India due to Bangladesh political, instability or unrest in Bangladesh, which is going on from last few days. I'm sure all of you are aware about what's going on in Bangladesh, but I'm going to talk more about economic impacts, what causes more of that sort, because India is having a great bilateral trade relationship with Bangladesh. And as a South Asian country, India is the largest. And among other neighbor countries in South Asian continent like Bangladesh, Pakistan, Maldives, Bhutan, these are the small countries, but India is the largest for sure. Among these South Asian country, Bangladesh has been having very most trusted bilateral partner and as well as the best friendly and cordially the most trusted nation with India. But from last few weeks or from days, Bangladesh has been on a turmoil because of the political instability, Sheikh Hasina's resignation due to the Bangladesh people has set a fire on everything and created a political unrest totally across the country, vandalized Bangladesh father of nations statue, was a father of again ex-PM of Bangladesh, Sheikh Hasina's father. Having considered and having said all this, my dear friends, India is really a country which is surrounded by enemy countries except Bangladesh so far. Because bankrupt Pakistan, expansionist China, having all these enemy countries side by, Bangladesh was the best friendly country with India, but now that also seems to be over because right from Sheikh Hasina's tenure, which was a golden period for Bangladesh and its people, because he has ruled more than 15 years. Ever since he has become a prime minister for Bangladesh, from that day onwards to till her resignation, she has been a wonderful prime minister, trusted partner, improved bilateral trade among the two countries significantly, and has done many more things, which is win-win situation for both India and Bangladesh. If you look at the Bangladesh, India shares more than 4,960 kilometer of border. 4,960 kilometer of border with Bangladesh. Maybe after China, Bangladesh or India is sharing largest border with the neighboring countries. As you know, India has given a freedom to Bangladesh in terms of creation of or formation of a separate country in the year 1971 because of the conflict between Pakistan and East Pakistan, because earlier East Pakistan was called as a Bangladesh. Today's Bangladesh was then East Pakistan. Because of the internal conflict, India has again started a third war with Pakistan, and it has given a mandate and a freedom to formation of a Bangladesh state. Therefore, Bangladesh as a country established in the year of 1971, and then India has created or has played a significant role in this formation. Since then to till now, Bangladesh has been struggled a lot to uphold the democratic values and the freedom which was brought by so many sacrifices. As a country, Bangladesh is having 17 crore population, majorly noted as a Muslim country or Muslim dominated country, and the minorities are Hindus only there. And the per capita income for Bangladesh is far better compared to other South Asian countries, because if you take India's per capita income, which is $2,731, and the Bangladesh per capita income is $2,646. Not way behind, not so way behind, not so far behind. It is just far behind the India. But when it comes to geographical reason, Bangladesh is having a very rich heritage because of the rivers, and the naval route is so common in Bangladesh. Traveling by boat is very common in Bangladesh, by the way. And the trade which takes place between the two countries in the recent years have been very significant. To develop any country's bilateral relationship, two countries' leadership must be aligned, common-minded, and people-centric, and pro-people policies must be there. Then only it is possible to establish very strong bilateral relationship between any two countries. In that matter, after China, Bangladesh is the second largest trade partner in the South Asian region. Friends, you can see here the slides. As I explained most of the content here, which I am showing here, India and the Bangladesh trade relationship between these two countries over the years has been growing significantly, right? Has been growing significantly. It's in a rising trend. Look at the sharp improvement in trade. 2017-18 it was just 87 million USD to 199 million USD in terms of the export and imports. The country, as I explained, with a 17.2 crore population, with the GDP growth in 2023 was 6%, which is far more better, and the per capita income is $2,646 per person, and India shares 4,096 kilometers of border with Bangladesh. These are the great numbers. Having so small country and traded with so much of millions of dollars trade is really a way forward for any country to progress uncommonly. But due to this political unrest and the political instability is having a hanging clouds between India and Bangladesh going forward, whether to continue with the same bilateral trade relationships or not, only time has to answer. Moving forward to our next slide, Sheikh Hasina's tenure was a significant boost, as I explained, between India and Bangladesh. As I also tell you here, bilateral trade reached $13 billion in financial year 23-24, which is a topmost destination for India's cotton exports, because Bangladesh is the biggest market to export our Indian cotton over a period of time. This FTA, which is a free trade agreement, discussion initiated in 2023, which is aimed to reduce or eliminate custom duties between both the countries, whichever is doing export and import, which will definitely boost further to do this trade agreements or to do this trades transactions increase. As a result of this ban on or elimination of custom duties among the two countries, significantly contributed, and Bangladesh's exports to India was up by 297%, my dear friends, and India's export to Bangladesh was around 172%. As per the World Bank working paper, these numbers are, which is major. And third, again, the third slides, which talks about India has extended $8 billion of credit since 2016 for the development of road, rail, shipping and port infrastructure in Bangladesh, because as bilateral transactions increase between two countries, both the countries should also focus on developing the infrastructure. Better infrastructure only increases the supply chain, increases the better, healthier ecosystem, and also it significantly contributes both the countries' GDP growths. As India is the $4 trillion economy, Bangladesh is real near to a $1.2 trillion economy. Really, both the countries having so much of beautiful relationship so far. Because of this unrest or political instability which is going on in Bangladesh now, may be throwing some darkness or unhealthy environment, but which may be ending soon, as the Nobel laureate Muhammad Yunus has taken over as the oath of Bangladesh interim chief. He may be again taking Bangladesh back to a normal roots in the coming days. Only time will answer all those things. And India has a trade surplus of $9.2 billion with a Bangladesh in financial year 24, which is again a very fantastic numbers, because India exports majorly cotton, coffee, tea, vegetables, vehicles and electronic machineries to Bangladesh. If this unrest continues in Bangladesh, my dear friends, Indian companies which are operating in Bangladesh, and those companies are like majorly Indian FMCG baskets, Imami, Hindustan Unilever, Nestle, Dabur, and consumer durables like Asian Paints, the VIP industries. These companies have temporarily suspended their operations, which will impact on their revenues in financial year, this financial year 24 and 25. I am sure the new government will definitely bring entire Bangladesh activities which was going on in a very unhealthy manner in last few days on track, and India and Bangladesh relationship will continue to shine like before. And my dear friends, the Sheikh Hasina's contribution shouldn't be ignored by anyone. Maybe a political decision of reserving 30% for the freedom fighters' family in a government jobs might not be correct, but her contribution in nation building as a country and her father's contribution for the Bangladesh and her contribution for the country shouldn't be ignored at all. And I am glad India, the Vishwaguru, which has given a protection and as well as chance to reside in India as long as he wants, and definitely India and Bangladesh's bilateral relationship will continue to rise. and grow further each country as a neighbor country. Brotherhood, social harmony, and economic activities is boosting should be definitely there. I hope this video you like it and you can share the video, and thank you so much. Thank you for watching this video. Bye bye.